Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, November 8th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is PJ morning, so hopefully you guys are in your PJs still. You know I am. I'm pretty much always in my PJs when I do a video. So I see a lot of you guys are up today. That's good. That's so weird now. All of a sudden, my videos do this flickering thing at the beginning. It's so weird. I don't know why it does that, but oh well. Anyway, we are making a fun, actually, we're making 3 cards today. So we're going to make 3 cards with this technique. They're all going to be different. This card was given to me by my wonderful upline, Faith Clark. We went out the other night and she gave me this card and I was like, I love it. So I decided to do it for my video today. So it's like a patchwork quilt card. You're using 12 squares of designer paper, and she mixed it up and had like 3 or 4 different packs of paper in this one. I know it's got the Nests of Winter. So that's the bird one that's in the catalog. This one right here. So she used that one. She used the Country Woods one. And then she also used a Christmas one. I can't remember which one that is. The black and gold and white one. I don't have that one, so I can't remember the name of it. And that's just a piece of red. And then this one, you can't hardly see it, is the poinsettia one. That's the one that's got like this paper in it. So she used like 4 different packs in here. And I did this one like this, and then I'm also going to do 2 more with different paper. So I'm going to show you how to make it. It's super, super easy, and it's a great way to use up all those leftover scraps because, you know, when you cut a big sheet of 12 by 12 to use as a card front, and you always have those strips left, and usually they're like 1.5 inches. So this takes care of all those extra strips that you have laying around. So it's perfect. And also we're going to be using the Merry Christmas stamp set, which is not really a set, it's just one stamp. So we're going to be using this for the main words on the front. And then on the inside, we've got Peace on Earth. And then she made a little strip of the scraps to go on the inside. So I'll show you how to do that. And the Peace on Earth is from the Peace on Earth stamp set. And both of these, I think, are on, no, wait a minute. I think this one is in the Holiday Mini. Actually, I can't remember. Hold on. Let me look. They might both be in the Holiday Mini. We'll see. Oh, you know which one I really have been wanting to use is this one right here. I need to do this one. I love it in this gold right here. So I think maybe the next video I'll do that with those words. Let's see. Oh, I should have used this paper. That would have been good. I forgot about that paper. Dang it. That would have been pretty. Okay, we're going to be using this paper, which is Traditions of Christmas. So we're going to be using that on every card. And then, let's see. Oh, Peace on Earth. I just saw it. Peace on Earth. Oh, here it is. Peace on Earth. Okay, we're going to be using this stamp set. I can't believe I didn't remember this paper. I was looking for Christmas paper, and the only ones I thought of were the snowflake one and the poinsettia one. But I should have remembered that dove one, too. I don't see the oh, there it is, Merry Christmas. Okay, so it's on page 16 of the Holiday Mini. So both of these are in the Holiday Mini. So there you go. Okay, and we're also using this Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. So that's what we're going to be quilting it with. You can use any embossing folder you want. I tried a couple different ones, and this one I think came out the best. So that's what we're going to use. So that's what you need. You need some paper and embossing folder, and that's it. All right, so I got a couple of happy mails. Oh, let me say hello to everybody. I forgot. Hey Myra, hey Amy, hey Sharon, hey Wendy, hey Carol, Hey, Joyce. Yes, Burr. It is a little chilly. I think it's like 50 right now, something like that. But it's supposed to get up to like 70 today, I think. But then Tuesday, it says, well, Monday night, we're supposed to get 20s. So it's a freeze warning for, and maybe even snow. I don't know. Let's see, where did I stop? Hey, Carol. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Jody. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Paula. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Therese. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Christine. Hey, I think I already said Cindy. Hey, Paula. Hey, Becky. I got a lot of doubles, so I lost my place again. Let me see. Hey, Karen. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Marie. Hey, Tootsie Bell. Hey, Trina. Hey, Terry. Hey, Laura. Hey, Julie. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Gail. Hey, Joan. Hey, Julie. Hey, Mary Jean. Hey, Claudia. Claudia, you know you have won 2 cards and haven't claimed either one of them. You just won one last week and not last week, week before last, and then like a couple months ago. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Renee. All right, I'm going to stop there. We got a lot of people on, already over 100. Wow, that's crazy for Saturday morning. Everybody's up early today. All right, so this is the easiest card ever. All you got to do is cut a ton of scraps, 1.5 by 1.5 square. If you have a 1.5 square punch, that will make it 10 times easier because, you know, sometimes when you're cutting those strips, they get just a sliver off and they're not all exactly 1.5. They might be like a little wonky. And so it's easier if you do have a punch. All right, I got this one from Joyce DuPont. And isn't this beautiful? Love it, love it. And it's a fun fold and opens up like that. Love this paper from my favorite pack. Love it. So you can just stand it up like that. Love it. And she gave me the measurements. If anybody wants the measurements, there's a screenshot. Might have to try it. I think I'm just going to go through my pile of all the birthday cards I got and start making some of them. All right, so that's from Joyce. And then I got one from Fran Booth. And this is funny because I know these were mailed before my birthday and they just got here. So this one is another kind of fun fold, but just it's cut so cool. I love that. So I thought it was going to pop out and like be all this stuff, but it's the front is just cut really pretty. And again, with my favorite paper. You guys know me so well, I swear. So gorgeous, gorgeous card. And I know she mailed it early because it says a bit early for your birthday, but on time for the contest. So you know that took like forever and I just got it yesterday. So thank you, girls. I saw a couple more were coming today. This is the card kit. So if you order $100 or more in the next week, up until the 15th, you'll get the card kit to make these 3 cards. So you'll get everything you need except for the stamps. We'll give you all the paper and gems and all that stuff. So, all right. I think that's it for business stuff. Let me see. Anybody got questions or anything before we get started? Wait till you see the other ones I made too. All right, so we're going to kind of wing it today because I haven't really finished the other cards that I've done. So here's what you need. We're doing 3 total. So you need 3 cloud cover bases, 5.5 by 8.5. Now Faith likes to cut the layers real skinny like that. I usually don't do 8ths. I usually do the quarters, but she already cut it up for me. So wasn't that sweet? She's like the best upline. So she already had the paper cut for me and everything. So 5 3/8 by 4 1/4. 4 1/8 real red, 3 of those. And now you need 6 white pieces because you need 3 for the front and 3 for the inside. And those are all 5 1/4 by 4. Then for the words, we're going to be stamping the Merry Christmas on this, 4 1/4 by 2.5. And you need 3 of those. And then this for the inside piece, We're going to put that word in there. 2 1/8 by 1 5/8, and then 2 by 1 1/2 white. And then you also need, for each card, 12 squares, all mix and match. So no two cards will be the same unless you want them to be. But you need 12. I don't want to cover that up, but that's what you need. And then here's the card. I need more room here. Let me see. We'll put that here. I'm shocked this bird paper is still around, but I guess it was in the catalog, so they'll keep it all year. All right, so that's the first card we're making. Can you get all that in there? Oh, you have a ton of scraps. Yep, it's a good way. And the thing that's good about it is you can mix and match. So all the cards are going to have Country Woods mixed in with it, and maybe a couple other pieces, because that Country Woods paper really is kind of neutral and goes with everything. I was trying to get it so I didn't repeat any of them, so there were 12 different squares. All right, hopefully everybody got that screenshot. So let's take these off. Okay. All the pieces gone. Okay, so we're going to just leave this here for a minute. And we're just going to worry about the front pieces. So I'm going to start. I probably should go ahead and stamp first, but that's all right. All right, so we're going to start with the first one. And I'm going to do this on scrap. So here are the first 12 that I picked out. In no particular order. We're just going to, let me see, lay these out. Oh, these two match. Let's do that side. And you can use different sides. Wait a minute. I think I did this side. Okay. All right. So what I did first was I started in the corner just to make it easier. And I'm going to go off the page at the top, but just to help line the first piece up, line that up with this. So I'm going to get my glue. And I'm just going to put, oh, that came out blobby, didn't it? I'm going to put some glue here. All right, and then we're going to start right on that edge, but kind of high up a little bit. So it lines up right with that. So then, you know, at least your first piece is straight. All right, and then I'm just going to lay down some pieces. Try not to put two similar ones next to each other. And just line them up. And then when you go to the next row, you don't want to line it up. You want to offset it. So see how, well, you can't really tell on hers, but it's offset. So I'm going to show you. So the next line, this is how much glue you want. Whoops. My finger got sticky. This glue's coming out really thick. All right, so this one, let's put a poinsettia. And again, we're going to offset it. So it's going to be like that. And then, let's see. Let's put this one. Now see there, you can tell I cut a little bit wonky, but that's okay. And we'll put this bird one. Uh-oh. I should have gone over just a little bit. I need a little sliver of one. We'll cut that off and put it on another piece. All right, so I got a little piece I got to worry about right there. I should have moved it over a little bit. So then we're going to put some more glue and go back the other way. And let's see, put this piece. Now some of this in the middle will be covered up with the words. All right, and then we've got our bottom part. So this will only be apart. Let's do this one. Gotta remember to go over more because I don't want to end up with a blank spot on that side either. And then this one. And then this one. Okay, and then you're just going to cut all these off. And then I'm going to take one of these scraps and put it right there because I boo-booed. But I'll have a lot of little pieces to stick in there. All right, so we're just going to let this dry for just a second. All right, you know what would make a pretty card with this paper, with this technique, is that lavender paper. I love that lavender paper. It's not like Christmassy, but oh, you know what would be pretty too is that one we don't have anymore, the Winter Meadow would be pretty. Okay, oops. All right, so you end up with all these little scraps. Now I just need one little scrap to go here. Let's put that one right there. So I just need a teeny weeny bit of glue. And we're gonna put that right there. And then cut it. All right, so now we've got our patchwork done. So we need to run that through our embossing folder. So we get that, and this is the flat embossing folder. And the good thing about this one, you can actually fit 2 in here at a time. So you always want to make sure your Stampin' Up! Logo is facing up and put it in here straight. And then you run it through, and by the magic of TV, I have one already done. So there you go. So you can see this is a little bit different, but I just put them in a different order. So now you can see it's all embossed with that plaid. So there's one of our card fronts. So then we're going to go ahead and do all of them. So let me get another piece of white. So this time we're going to be using the poinsettia paper. And then I added a few pieces of the Country Woods paper. So I just kind of grabbed different pieces, cut them up. So I got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. All right. So again, we're going to start in the top. And make sure you're starting in the top corner. I think I'm going to start with this one. And just go a little bit off the page, but make sure it's lined up with that left edge. Okay, so there's piece 1. And then let's do this one. I think I need my glasses on so I can see better. St. Lucie. What's there? Michigan. Wow, I'd love to live in Florida in the winter. That'd be like my dream. All right, so here's the first row. Oh, you hear my stomach growling? That's crazy. I probably should be doing this on my silicone pad in case I get glue on the back. All right, so you want to go down about 1.5 inches. Let's make sure that's going to cover it. Yep. Okay, so second row, let's do this one. And then this one. And then poinsettia. And then do another row. Now you could also use sticker paper if you want to. That would be cool. All right, next row. Let's do this one. Now see how that's just a sliver off? I'm just going to go ahead and put it right on top of that. Because I want that to be straight. Okay. And then this one. So if you do get a sliver off, just kind of overlap it a little bit. And then this one. And then our last row. Uh-oh, I got two of the same left. So we're going to have to swap that out. So let's do, what's on the back of that? The same. They're all the same. All right, I'm going to have to grab another one. All right, put that there. And this one here. And then let me grab my bag of goodies. Where'd they go? Hold up. Okay, got a couple. Oh, both of these are the same. Oh, no, they're not. This is blue. Let's see. I should have thought this through better. Now I've got, that'll go. I'll put that one right there. Okay. I could have put a blue one, but that's all right. All right, so then we're going to cut this off. And you'll have all these little scraps. Now you can save these scraps to make your inside piece if you want to. Or you can just throw them away. If they're big, I'd probably save them. Like some of these are bigger. And if you get glue on your scissors, you can either use alcohol wipes or the adhesive remover that we used to sell works great for getting glue off. Okay. All right. So then I think I might save a couple of these that are bigger. Okay, then throw these away. All right, and then again, I've already got this one done. So Magic of TV, ta-da! We've got that one done. And we'll set that over here. And then I've got one more to show you. So the last one, I'm using the snowflake paper. And I didn't pick these out yet because I was running behind. So we're just going to get some of these out. And pick out, let's see, I don't like that back one. That's pretty. I like that snowflake one. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. I think I'll do 2 of those snowflakes. I don't know if I want this one or not. Oh, I got another green one. All right, there's a Country Woods piece. I'll do that one. Let's put a little green. All right, that should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay, and then I think I'm going to use that for the inside of this one. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this one down. And I'm going to start with this dark piece right on the edge. And let me see. Oh, you guys are all talking about snow. Oh, Virginia, you're going to the Outer Banks. You'll be right in my neck of the woods. Oh, you know what? I had a bird one on this one. Hold on. Let me see if I got any bird ones left. I think I do. That one. We could use that one. Or that one. Okay, you'll be close to me because I live right down the road from the Outer Banks, not too far. All right, line that up. See, these two are a little bit off too. And then a snowflake one. All right, next row. Aren't these easy? Like, putting these together is so quick and easy. Let's do a poinsettia. And this one. And really, any paper that you want will work with this. If you want to use, if you don't want to do Christmas and you just want to use, like, make a birthday card or something like that, it would be great too. I love doing quilted cards. They're just always so pretty. Oops, need some glue. Okay. Let's go back this way. And again, if you see any that are like a little bit too long, just overlap it. Nobody will notice. And just keep on going. But I do like it like offset. If you like it straight, that's okay. You can do it straight. Nobody, whatever, it's whatever floats your boat. Okay, last row. Then we're gonna stamp. And let's put the snowflake one here. I love this color, this green color. I don't really know what color it is, but it's pretty. I love it. Let's put this dark one here. And then one more. All right. So we are done with that one. And just let's cut it and emboss it. And you could use your paper cutter if you don't want to use scissors. But I don't think I have glue on this because I was pretty careful about just putting it on the front and not on the pieces. So they're having a like scrapbooking thing in Virginia Beach pretty soon. I think, I want to say January. I was thinking about going because the ocean front, I'm only like 10 minutes from Virginia Beach, but Virginia Beach is huge. So the actual ocean front part is like 30 minutes away. But from the actual border where Virginia Beach starts, because Virginia Beach borders right next to Chesapeake. They like touch each other. All right, so we're going to run this through the embossing folder and voila, there's the other one. I think this is my favorite. All right, so now we're going to stamp. So this one, we've got to stamp the Merry Christmas, and this one, we've got to stamp the Peace on Earth. And we're using Memento Black. This is Memento Black that I took the white craft pad that comes uninked, and I turned it into a black Memento pad. So it was empty, and I just refilled it with black Memento. And some people say, well, why do you do that, Lisa? And I said, that's a good question, because for one, it's bigger, and so you can get more coverage. Two, the Memento pad is very stiff and hard. This gives you more like a cushion, and it gives you a much better image. I found when I used the Memento pad, it always seemed like it was dry. Even if I just re-inked it, it seemed like it was dry. And I had to ink stuff up like 3 and 4 times to get a good image. This usually gives you a great image right away. And it stays juicy. Like, I only inked this one time, and that was like 3 months ago. And I've not had to do it again since. So a lot of times when I have these big stamps, I like to do them this way. And just tap gently, because you don't want to get ink all over everything. Now, this is the first time I've used this stamp, so sometimes it gets like a little film or something on it. All right, we're cutting this out, so it doesn't matter if it's Well, it does matter if it's straight because I'm cutting it out by hand, so I want to make sure it's pretty straight. Okay, so there's one. I don't know why people sound sometimes like they're drag racing down the street when I live at the end of a court. And I'm like, why do you need to accelerate at 50 miles an hour at the end of a court? It's crazy. All right. Uh-oh, that one I messed the eye up a little bit. That's okay. All right. I was watching Sharon Armstrong the other day. She's probably one of my favorite people to watch because she's kind of got a personality very similar to mine. She laughs a lot and jokes around a lot, and she's funny. But she was saying so all the time, and I say all right. She does say all right too. You know how you just like some people, you have a word that you always say, and I say all right, all right, all right. It's better than saying I guess, but I used to say and she has a very distinctive laugh too. You know, like my laugh is very distinctive. Hers is oh, I meant to use that piece. She has a very distinctive laugh too, and always makes me crack up. All right, so we're gonna do Peace on Earth, also in black. Need to get that straight. Okay. So Peace on Earth, one of my favorite. That's what we need right now, some peace on earth. Good grief. All right. All right, there, I said it again. I want to do a card buffet. I've never done a card buffet. How does that work? Oh, that side's dirty. I don't know if I have room for a card buffet though. I just have like my little dining room. I can only fit like 6 people plus me. Oh, I do Stampa stacks, but a card buffet is fun. Yeah, I do have a hearty giggle, but Sharon is like, her laugh is always exactly the same every single time, and it just cracks me up so bad. Mine is the same too, but it's, I don't know. Whenever I watch her, I just laugh. She's so funny. I think some of you guys watch her too, but she's one of my favorites because she has a very similar personality to me. All right, so now we have to cut these out. I already cut out one ahead of time just to save time. So now I'm going to cut out 2 more, and they're very quick. So all I did was I tried to get it pretty close to the top, and then I'm just going to go down straight. And if you're not very good at cutting straight, well, just wing it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I love Sharon, though. She's the nicest person. Really, almost every demonstrator that I've ever met, like on trips and things, is just so nice. I remember my very first cruise I went on like 20-some years ago, and I was so nervous because, you know, there was all these people there that were like big wigs, you know, had been around a while, and I think my first cruise was, let me see, I can't remember now. I want to say it was one of the Caribbean ones, and I did not know like that many people except for a couple demonstrators from here. Like my upline Faith went, and my upline Melissa went, and then you're just gonna go, oops, I went over too much. We're just gonna go straight up there. So there you go. So not too hard to cut. And then my friend Colleen, she didn't earn the trips the first couple of years, but then after the first couple of years, it's always been the 4 of us have earned it together. So that's good because we all live in Chesapeake. And so we all fly together. And then there's another demonstrator, Susan Elise. She's from here. So she's always on the trip. So that's all. The only people I knew were just the local people. And then I went on the cruise and I started seeing people and I was like, oh my God, there's like so-and-so. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. And then you go up and start talking to them and they're so nice and you're like, wow, they're just regular people. And so, and then I went on my first founder circle, which that was like the top 100. And then it's like really overwhelming because that's all the top people. And you don't even think like, well, you're there because you're one of the top people. You're thinking, wow, all these people are superstars and I get to meet them all. But then it's like you just become friends and I don't know. I don't know why I was so nervous to meet everybody because everybody's so nice. So if you ever run into a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, don't be scared to go up and say hello and introduce yourself. And because I tell you what, like when I was in the airport one time and Wendy came running up and said, you look like Lisa Freeman. That just made my day. I mean, I was like so excited that I had a fan. I was like, wow, somebody knows me. It's just funny. I always think it makes me feel really good when somebody comes up and says, hello, I love watching you. And so don't ever be scared to do that. Tina says, I literally cried when I met Tammy White. Vicky. Vicky, you're such a smart aleck. Thank you, Cindy. I know Wendy remembers that. It was just so funny. Because I was on the trip to go to, we were going to Cancun. And she just comes running up. She's like, you look like Lisa Freeman. I was like, I am Lisa Freeman. Yeah, it was in Atlanta. That was so funny. It is funny, though. It's kind of like when you go to a concert or something and you're like so scared to meet the person singing or something, but then you find out they're just regular people. They are. Especially if you go to like Christian concerts, which is what I usually go to, you know. They're just down to earth people. And they're so nice. Like I've met like Mercy Me, Big Daddy Weave, who else? Loving the Outcome. Oh gosh, I can't even think of them. And I met a lot of them, and they're just really, really nice. I know it's not true of like some people, but some people get it in their heads that they're too good for everybody. But yeah, Wendy, you should have. I have not signed an autograph before. I don't think. Maybe I did one time. I can't remember. Oh, Wendy says she thinks she heard me laugh. That's what's so funny because, like, when I'm on the trip and, like, say we were in Cancun, I'd be in the swimming pool and people would walk by and they're like, I hear Lisa Freeman's laugh. And I'd start cracking up. All right, so we're going to put this all together. So this is going to go onto our red. And always make sure you use a ton of glue when you have something embossed going onto anything, because you want it to get in all those cracks and everything. Make sure it's the right direction. Yep. Now this is always hard when you have these little skinny pieces because you have a very thin border. That's why I like making mine just a little bit bigger, but it looks pretty when it's thin like this. All right, and then that goes on the cloud cover. And this cloud cover is a very versatile color because it goes with a lot. It's almost like a grayish blue. I was just thinking these words would look good sponged a little bit, but I didn't bring a blending brush with me. And the only color I brought was black. All right, this is going to go, I'm going to do that next. We'll put all those on dimensionals. All right, so this one, there I go. I said all right again. That's like when I go from one step to another, I got to say all right, all right, all right, all right. Like Matthew McConaughey. All right, all right, all right. I think these came out so pretty. And see, like there's a little teeny spot, but that's going to be covered up, so we don't even have to worry about it. You won't even notice it. And then also, if you mess up, we've got gems we can put on there. So you got 2 chances to cover up your mistakes. And we got ribbon. We've got ribbon. I don't need this anymore. Yeah, you could make a bunch of these. That's what I did yesterday. I just cut, I took like a 1.5 inch strip of each paper and just started cutting them down. And I made a little baggie. See, I made these little baggies with the squares. But that, whoops, Country Woods paper really goes well with almost everything if you just get, you know, a couple of pieces like that. I think I'm going to make some of my pumpkin bread today. Tomorrow is my mother's birthday, so she's done with the COVID. She's much better now. And she's out of quarantine. So, oh, Heather, Brenda, there's 2 Brenda Crawfords. So one is from Canada, one's from North Dakota. So I told the Brenda, put something so I would know which one's which, because every time they both say Brenda Crawford. And so when I would call one of them to win a card, I ended up having to give both of them a card because I didn't know which one was which. So that's why. All right, so all of these go on with dimensionals. So let's put some of those. I got a brand new pack of dimensionals. Oops, not that one. Well, I did have a brand new pack. Here we go. All right. There I go again. Somebody needs to count how many times I say that. It's a bad habit. I'll never forget when I first started doing videos. One of my friends, I said, "Did you watch my videos?" She goes, "Yeah, I had to stop watching after like 15 minutes because you said like 32 times." I was like, well, dang, tell me how you really feel. So I was really concentrating hard not to say Now I say, all right. I think I'm putting a lot of these on here. Okay, so I love how some people take the take your pick tool and they're just like ding, 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 and they get these off in like 1 second. I just got to use my fingernails. Okay, so then we're going to put this right on the front, wherever you want. Just make sure it's centered good. I need to make some more packing tape dimensionals that already have the things off. I love this one too. The colors are really pretty. So really, you could probably just skip that square right there because you're not going to see it. And, whoops, here we go. I'm like, where'd that other piece go? Oh, hey, Marie. Anybody doing anything exciting today? I'll be making pumpkin bread and doing laundry and getting ready to go see my mother tomorrow. I got to get all of her. I said, is there anything you need? And she goes, oh, yeah. I need this and this and this. So we have a list of 14 things I have to take to her tomorrow on top of her birthday present. And she's like, oh, you don't have to get me anything. And I said, if I didn't get you anything, then you'd be sad that I didn't get you anything. This is going to go flat because we don't want to pop it up on the inside. And I'm going to put one right in the middle. And then put this right at the bottom. Like that. Oh, I could put either side. I think I'm going to put the other side. So this one matches this one right here. So I got her some headphones, like Bluetooth headphones, because she's always complaining about her roommate. Her roommate's very, very hard of hearing, and she wears hearing aids, but she screams like a nonstop about everything. Like when she doesn't realize she's talking so loud. And so this one, I did go ahead and make one of these already ahead of time, so I'm going to use that instead. So this one I'm going to use with this one, I think. And then put the Peace on Earth on here. So all I did was just put some of these extra slivers on here all the way down, and it's like 1/2-inch strip. It's a tiny bit crooked because this one's thinner than that one, but I don't think anybody will really notice. So I got her some headphones, and I got her some chocolate and some Bath & Body Works lotion. And what else? Oh, some shirts. A couple shirts from that website, Love and Faith. She loves those t-shirts. That's about it. And then her whole usual stuff that I always get. All right, one more. So this one, I think I had a little piece left over. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I had this piece left over for this card. No, this card. So we're just going to put that down the edge. Oh, that looks pretty too. Huh. I think I'm going to put the flowery part. Well, no, I think I'll put the polka dots. So this is really going to use all of your scraps up, because you could sit and make these suckers all day long. Just sit in front of the TV. Then once you get them all glued together, take them, run them through your die cutting and emboss machine. And you could even skip this part right here in the middle. If you just want to put the words and not put it on paper, you could skip. Like, if Faith hadn't already cut that piece for me, I probably just would have stamped Peace on Earth in there instead of cutting out an extra piece. But she did that for me, so I went ahead and used it. But if you're in a hurry and you want to make them quicker, that would save time. All right, so now we're going to put ribbon. So I've got this ribbon is the only red that I could find right now. And it's kind of fat. So I made one fat one. So that's how fat it is. And I really wanted thinner ribbon. So this is Real Red shiny ribbon. And it is 165876. And I hadn't used it yet. I only got one roll of it. So we're just going to put that on that one with a couple glue dots. I think we need 2 because it's a big ribbon. So let's grab one. Oops. Put it right there. Grab another one. Next to it. And then we're going to put that right there. All right, so that looks good. And then I've got these gems. Let me go ahead and do all the ribbons, then we'll do the gems. Okay. All right, so then I said, oh, I'm going to try a smaller ribbon. So what I did was I took my ribbon, I made a little bow to see how much I need it. And I was like, okay, I need about this much. So I cut it right down the middle, close as I can get. And this is pretty good ribbon. It doesn't really fray too much. So just go right down the middle. And if you still have some thinner red, like last year we had a thinner red, but this year it seems like this is the only red we have. And the green that we have is very, very fat. I know some of you guys know who Tammy Wilson is. She does this to every single piece of ribbon. She always takes it and cuts it in half because she likes the thin ribbon. And her bows are like the prettiest bows I've ever seen in my whole life. She makes gorgeous bows. Now this is two-sided too. I forgot to tell you. So one side's dull and one side's shiny. So when you're making your bow, you try to get your loop shiny side up, and then you wrap it around, dull side around, and then pull through a loop that's also shiny. So you want your loops to be shiny, and the centerpiece doesn't really matter. So there we go. All right, there, I said it again. Kind of twist it. Then we're going to cut that and put it up here. I think we only need one for this one because it's smaller. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Now it came undone. That's a sticky sticker. Good grief, it doesn't want to come off of there. Okay, there we go. And I wanted that other side to show, but it's got the dull side showing. It's all right. Okay, so then we've got one more. This one I already made ahead of time. So we'll get a glue dot. I'm just going to take this one off because these are super sticky. It landed on my shirt. Okay, so there we go. So there's our bows. Now we need some, let me see, these are mine. Now we need some, whatchamacallit, gems. And we'll be done. Oh, we need some spray too. I got a cute joke for today and some cards to give away, so make sure you stick around. If you haven't already liked the video, make sure you like it. Subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff always helps me out. Okay, so we've got, I forgot what these are called. They're metallic something. We've got bronze, gold, and silver in like medium and small. So we're just going to take a couple of each and put these on here. Let's see. Use one of each color. There's one. This one I think really goes well with the silver and the gold because the blue is kind of silvery, but we'll use all of them. And I need a gold one. I'm almost out of gold. Let's see. I don't know where to put it. I'm going to put it up here. There we go. And then one more. Oops. Where did it go? Let's use 2 silver. And I'm just going to use silver on this one because I think this really goes with silver. Okay. All right, and then we're going to spritz it a little bit. So let me get my scrap paper back. Oops. I just went crooked. That stuff went shooting all over the place. Love it. Okay, so there are all 3. So this one is with the poinsettia paper mostly, and I've got a couple of the Country Woods in there. Then this one is mostly the snowflake paper, delicate. I actually brought them with me. I don't know why I didn't show them. So here's the Country Woods, and that is 163393. And you can see I have a ton of scraps in this one. And it's mostly like wood pieces, so it looks really pretty. And then we've got, oops, I got 2 packs of that. Then we've got this one, which is Elegant Pine Snowflakes 166066. And this has all of your snowflakes that are made out of pine needles. And this is really pretty paper. And the back is snowflakes. And then this is my poinsettia paper. And this is probably my favorite. I love this paper. So I just cut that 1.5-inch strip off all of these. And there's the backs. And then I had this piece too. Love it. Love this. I love all the paper in this pack. So this is Traditions of Christmas 165853. I don't know if any of these are back ordered or not, but. And so here's the original card that Faith made. That ribbon I think is from last year. And then, so that was my copy of that card. I tried to get it pretty much the same. And then here's my other 2. So, oh, is it Tony's birthday? Oh, tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Tony's birthday is the same as my mother's birthday. Oh, Vicky getting a she shed. Cool. Yep. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget, thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, it's time for a joke. Joke of the day. Let me pull it up. All right. I did it again. All right, this is a Christmas joke. So a husband and wife went Christmas shopping at the local mall right before Christmas. The wife suddenly noticed that her husband was missing, and as they had a lot to do, she called him on the cell phone. The wife said, "Where are you? You know we have lots to do." He said, "Well, you remember the jewelers we went into about 10 years ago, and you fell in love with that diamond necklace, and I couldn't afford it at the time, and I said, you know, one day I would get it for you." As tears rolled down her eyes onto her cheek, she got all choked up. She says, yes, I do remember that shop." He said, "Well, I'm in the gun shop next door." I think I would have hung up on. Oh, I thought that was cute. Okay, need to make a gift box. That was so mean. I know it was mean. Nobody's laughing. Okay, Evelyn's laughing. I know it. Can you believe that? That was so mean. I tell you. All right, so it's time for card giveaway. Let me put these away real quick. All right, so I don't think, God, I said it again. I don't think I have any leftovers. So here we go. Let's do these for today. And I got a mix, Christmas, fall, everything. Let me shake these up. All right, first winner is Cindy Iris Smith. Cindy Iris Smith. So you get that one. Next winner is Carolyn Ketchmark. Carolyn Ketchmark. Next one is Becky Chapman. Becky Chapman. And the last winner is Robin Steyer. Robin Steyer. All right, so I don't know if anybody's on here today. I think I saw Cindy. Cindy's on here. Anybody else who won on here? I don't know. All right. Oh, Jamadi, you're very welcome. All right, everybody say happy birthday to Tony. I should have sent her a card. You should have reminded us last week. All right. God, I said it again. I gotta practice not saying that. Oops, that one right there. Oh, addresses. Hold on. Here we go. All right, if you want a card, this is my email address. Send me your address, and then don't forget card kits. And here's the addresses for everybody. Haven't heard anything about Bill yet, so hopefully no news is good news, but if anybody hears anything, let me know. Tony, I hope you have a fabulous birthday. Yeah, Claudia. No, Claudia, it was you that won. Because I was thinking you were watching when you won, and then you didn't collect it. All right, and then if you want to send me a card, here's my address, or my mother a card. So we're going to start doing the Christmas card contest pretty soon. Probably like in the next week or so. So start thinking about a Christmas card, because I'm going to have a Christmas card contest. Last year I did send every single person that sent me a Christmas card, I sent you one back. So I would try to do that again this year. I've got about 50 made so far. No, Claudia Rodriguez is the one who didn't claim hers. Claudia from Florida. Thanks, you guys. I'll try and get some videos of her tomorrow and post them. All right, so everybody got this one, and got my address and email. All righty, we're all done for today. Boy, that was exactly an hour. Thanks for sticking around with me. That was longer than I thought it was going to be. All right, thank you so much. I said it again. I'm so bad. Crazy. It's funny. Once you say something about it, then you really notice that. You keep repeating it. I was getting ready to say it again. I'm not going to say it. So join me on Tuesday for another video, Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And you can wear your pajamas to that too. We'll just have a pajama party every video. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.